What's up there, world? Going live on 3 platforms at once. What's up there, world? We're live in 3 places at once. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, and we're live on Instagram. What's up, ENTRE Nation? I use that term to refer to the entirety of people who are trying to have a more awesome life, who are embracing the truth that is self-determined living, creating your own destiny, physically, personally, professionally. I believe that the key to unlocking true wealth in this world is excellence, simply a decision to perform to and maintain a standard of excellence for our life. That's literally it. People hit me up all the time. Jeff, I want to make money on the internet. I want to start a business. I want to change my life. I want to do all this stuff. All you need to do is make one decision. One decision. Commit to excellence in everything you do. Be physically excellent. Take great care of yourself. Be personally excellent. Take great care of your relationships. And be professionally excellent. Deliver more value than you ever asked for. Deliver 10 times more value than you ever asked for. If you just do those things, Valerie, Karapu, Emprendedor, Oficial Emprendedor. Oh my gosh, we got an awesome audience over here on Facebook. Michael Church, what is up, my friend? Michael, how are you, my man? Glad you're here. I can't see. This is the first time I've ever given myself this fit of ADD with 3 different platforms going at once. But let me say that again. If you're just coming on, let me say that again. If you want everything that this world has to offer, you just have to commit to one principle, one single word. That word is excellence. Physical excellence, take great care of yourself. Personal excellence, take great care of your relationships. Professional excellence, deliver more out to the world than you ask for from it. That's it. I'm fired up right now. I'm fired up partly because of all the technical challenges that I just had to fight through to get these 3 streams going at the same time. And it's funny, as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh man, this is frustrating. You know, maybe I should call for help. And I'm like, Jeff, what are you talking about? This is not frustrating. Frustrating is the mass of human existence where you were born living in a hut, sleeping on dirt, plowing a field for a king or a lord, and there was nothing you could do to change your station. And you could toil away at that for years and never get anywhere. That's frustrating. This, trying to get a live stream going on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time, that's not frustrating. That is called first world problems. That is called a blessed existence. And yet, I see even smaller things than that derail people from their dreams. I teach thousands and thousands of people how to build the business that can fuel the life that they say they want, and they would let something smaller than this derail their dreams. Or even worse, I would say they would let something like this get them stalled, and they would just kind of stay in this limbo space for months. So, and sometimes I'm fortunate to get a hold of them and say, hey, what have you been doing? Oh, I'm still getting this thing together. I'm still getting my Facebook group launched. What does that even mean? I'm still working out the technical challenges of doing a live stream on YouTube. What does that even mean? I put my head down for 10 minutes and figured it out. I had to update my browser. I had to download the beta of Google Chrome. And yeah, it was annoying. It was a little frustrating. I might have lost 30 minutes. I might have lost an hour. But to let that stop us on the way of our dreams, the fact is we live in a world now where the internet makes some insane things possible. And I am living proof of that. So don't tell me that it's too hard. Here's what got me all fired up. I had somebody this morning say that they were thinking about quitting. What does that even mean? Again, I find myself in a space of what does that even mean? To quit? Quit what? Quit the internet? We're not talking about owning a brick and mortar business. If you're online, trying to build a business online or trying to grow a business online, there's nothing to quit. Are you quitting the internet? Are you quitting existing? As long as you have internet, you have the opportunity that the internet provides. You didn't have to rent a space in a strip mall that's going to close down or get padlocked because you didn't pay your rent. They're not going to lock you out of the internet. Just come up with the money every month to pay the bill, and you're on it. And you can do these things. So, the only way you fail on the internet is to actually quit. But again, I'm not even sure what that totally means. But somebody said, I'm thinking about quitting. And I think about my life. So 2008, I was in a bad spot. I had actually been forced to quit a traditional business because they locked me out because I couldn't pay the lease. That actually happened. And I went online and I struggled for a few months and I didn't make any money, and I struggled for a couple more months, and I started to click a little, but I started in November 2008, March 2009. Nothing had changed. I just was working, and I was working hard. I was working a lot of hours. The best thing that ever happened to me in my life, the best thing that ever happened to me in my life was the removal of other perceived options. Rock bottom, massive amounts of debt, so scared that I wanted to stay home, didn't want to leave the house. And I say scared, I mean, it wasn't a fear-based withdrawn existence. It was just everybody's out to get me. The landlord, the leasing companies are coming after me, the attorneys, the U.S. Treasury, because I owed taxes. I owed, hey, there we go. Sads, John, Levante, what's up, guys? Can I build a coaching business only by social media? My friend, I have basically done exactly what you just described. The business I have, I built almost a year. I just did social media, and all I did was share and give value. Like I say, give more than you ask for. Eventually, I started running some ads. Yes, my friend. So there I was again, to finish the story. I had the leasing company, which were billion-dollar real estate investment trusts trying to get me, threatened to sue me, put liens, judgments. I had the U.S. Treasury, wanted their taxes that were SBA guaranteed, federally guaranteed loans. So the U.S. Treasury comes after you to repay the loans. I had people laughing at me. It was just a time to focus. It was a time to hunker down. Like I say, best thing that ever happened to me, because quitting at that would have just been quitting at life. The problem people have is they got too many options that seem good. I'll keep my job. I'll just keep my job. That seems okay. That seems good. I'll just live at home. That seems good. You know what? Good is the enemy of great. Hear that. Good is the enemy of great. The best thing that ever happened to me was having all the good options removed. I was so far down that it was either great or shit. And what I have been searching for now for over a decade is, how do I bottle that urgency, that intensity of living with no good options, so that my only option was greatness? How do I bottle that moment, that experience, that emotion that I had, and serve it for others? If I could teach, and I try, and I think I do actually a better job than many, at least, of trying to impart the beauty, the amazing potential that comes with getting fed up or living what you consider to be an unacceptable existence, so that your only option is to transcend your current state of existence. If I could do that for everyone, I'd save the world. I can't. I know I never will. But again, how do you quit on the internet? We live in a world now. What are you gonna quit? Here's the deal. If you're just in it for the money, you'll never make any money. Sads wants to do it with cold message outreach. No, don't do it with cold message outreach. Just start giving value. Show the world, without asking for anything, what you have to offer and who you are. And keep giving. Give way beyond the point where you think, well, can I start asking now? Nope, keep giving. It's like a marriage. Nope, just keep giving. Just keep giving. Wait, be patient. Then you ask for it. And when you ask for it, you keep giving. You actually give more once you start asking. Anyways, if you're just in it for the money, you'll never make any money, because there's too many people. The barrier to broadcast, the barrier to projection has dropped to where there's too many people asking. You can't be in the business of asking, but you can outgive. You can win by giving more. But the thing is, people that are just in it for the money, they're too eager to ask. Think about it as like, I mentioned marriage. Think about it as like exercise. There's no such thing as quitting exercising, because all exercise is an intensification of your body's state. If you're sitting on the couch, you're exercising because you are burning calories. You are, undergoing a metabolic cycle. You are moving. You're not frozen completely stationary. You are moving. Your body's doing something when you're sitting on the couch. You're just exercising very poorly. You can't completely quit exercising. Think about parenting. If you have kids and you neglect them, you ignore them. So I got a phone call. I had to decline it. If you have kids and you neglect and ignore them, you haven't stopped parenting. You're just parenting very poorly. So if you're on the internet and you're trying to build a business and all of a sudden you stop trying to build that business, you haven't actually stopped your relationship with the internet. You just now have gone back to a crappy, dysfunctional relationship with the internet. You see what I mean? If you have a relationship with the internet, then you're in the business of giving and exchanging information with the internet. The problem is most people have a default, highly consumptive, low productive relationship with the internet. So if somebody says, I quit my internet business, what they're really saying is, I've been trying to be more of a producer, but I'm going to lapse back into being more of a consumer. You haven't actually quit any more than you've quit exercising just by saying, today I'm going to sit on the couch. And let's face it, somebody says, I'm going to quit. They're not going to quit, because whatever dissatisfaction, whatever underlying issue drove you to do the thing, whatever the thing is in the first place, somebody says, I'm going to quit going to the gym. That's fine, but you're not going to quit exercising. You're not going to quit having an unhappy relationship with your body, or let's call it an emotionally charged relationship with your body that vacillates perhaps between satisfaction and unhappiness. That dynamic isn't going to stop. You're just going to move on to the next thing. And the next thing might just be sitting on the couch for a while. And then the next thing after that might be going back to the gym for a while. And then the next thing after that might be, I'm just going to go for walks. And then the next thing after that might be, I'm going to take a Zumba class. And the next thing after that might be, I'm going to go back on the couch for a while. If you're alive, you're exercising because your body is in some degree of motion and your metabolic process is happening and your respirative process is happening. So when somebody says, I'm going to quit trying to start a business, you're not really quitting trying to get some leverage. You're still going to a job. You're still trying to get ahead. It's just you've chosen to focus on a thing that seems more secure because they sold you on it, when the reality is wage increases typically don't keep up with cost of living increases. You're paying a portion of your wages into a system that's fundamentally insolvent, and that's going to happen probably in my lifetime. It's going to, the charade will be up. You're on a track that's highly unlikely to ever allow you to retire comfortably and completely stop working. Most people, when they retire, have to dramatically drop their standard of living in order to have enough money, because we're living longer, but the world's getting more expensive. We're taking on reverse mortgages and leaving our debt to our kids. Like, you're not safe for doing that. And you definitely haven't stopped trying to trade your time for money. There's actually no such thing as quitting. There's just relapsing in anything. You guys hear me? All right, world. I got work to do. Not that this isn't work. In fact, let me actually clarify what I just said. I have a specific piece of work that I have to do in 2 hours that I need to prepare for. But going back to what I said, giving more than you ask for is professional excellence. This is work. This is part of my vocation. This is part of my profession, not because I'm asking for anything, not because I'm selling anything, but because I believe that fundamentally professional excellence is about giving more than you ask for. If you have an auto body shop, start teaching people how to repair their own cars. If you are an attorney, Start teaching people how to do their own legal documents. By the way, you know who the most successful attorney in the world is right now? His name's Robert Shapiro. Oh, that's the guy that represented OJ. Yeah, he is successful. No, that's not why he's successful. He's successful because he started LegalZoom and he started teaching other people how to do their own legal documents. Makes more money from that than any attorney. You want to be professionally excellent? Start giving more than you ask for. You want to be truly wealthy? Start maintaining excellence as a standard in all aspects of your life. What's up? Chigs is on, Jeff is on, Biryani's on, Costa's on. Patty, what's up, Patty? How's it going? All right, world, I really do have to go prepare for this thing. I appreciate all of you on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm loving this multi-stream. Nothing worthwhile is ever going to be easy, but nothing easy can actually really be worthwhile. Think about it. If A equals B, B equals A. If nothing easy is worthwhile, if nothing worthwhile equals not easy, equals easy. Yeah, if nothing worthwhile equals easy, then nothing easy can equal worthwhile. Don't crave easiness in your life. I have right here, I have this within arm's reach just about everywhere I go. Our values at ENTRE, my company, number one personal value. We eagerly do hard things well. That is non-negotiable. The hard way is usually the right way. And as the SEALs say, there are only two ways to do anything, right or again. Thanks, my world, my friends. Peace. Too many buttons to push.